A day in hell for shoulders is coming up. Let's warm those shoulders all the way up. I don't personally like to do too many working sets, so I'll take what I'm going to be doing and go half weight as a warm-up. So if I'm doing an overhead press for today's workout, instead of me grabbing off top 50-pound dumbbells, grab something much smaller, maybe a quarter of what you're going to be doing, maybe even half. Go through a few sets of that. That way, the appropriate stability muscles, tendons or whatnot are all warmed up, ready for what's about to happen.
All right, guys, so today we're getting a nice little workout in. First thing you want to make sure you always do, warm up. Mostly anytime I do any type of upper body exercise, I always warm up my shoulders. Lightweight, 15 to 20 reps. Make sure you don't mess up your rotator cuff. That's the worst thing to do. I've done it before, trust me. So after that, I made sure I understood and always warmed up my shoulders, chest, back, any upper body exercise, arms, and warming up my shoulders.
You know, one thing you may notice about that set just now, as I was lifting my arms towards my side, you'll notice my hands were actually just off kilter. So as an example of that, instead of coming straight up here, tilted backward, as I'm coming up, I'm actually turning downward some with that side motion. If you want to, picture it this way here. This is a pitcher of water. At all points in time, make sure you're pouring water out of your pitcher. Here it goes. Water is pouring out at all points in time. I'm never keeping the water with an upright motion, okay? Dumbbell always facing downward or tilted downward. Much more of a concentrated focus on the lateral or side deltoid. The idea here is to be smarter, not just work harder. So we're gonna continue this shoulder onslaught with some more deltoid work. A moment ago, we were attacking the side or lateral deltoid. Now we're going to attack the rear deltoid. That part of the actual deltoid is what completes the full circle motion. It's the rear, oftentimes most neglected portion of your shoulder day. We'll get into it with a bent over dumbbell raise. Just like this. Another personal side note, using a partner can be very beneficial. Not because the partner's gonna help you lift the weight the whole time, but a partner kind of gives you additional energy to your setting. Don't worry about having a partner equally as strong as you either. Me and Daryl happen to be close to one another here in strength. But one thing I will tell you is this, even with your partner being much weaker than you are, everything's still okay. Because the form,
Fuck what he talking about.
the form still matters. So definitely so, guys, if you have a wife or a friend, or if you have a girlfriend who is lighter than you or not as strong as you, don't worry about it. The form still remains the same, even though the weight being used is different.
Get you somebody that's gonna train just as hard as you. Fuck all.
Just as hard.
You need somebody that's gonna inspire you and keep you motivated and keep you going. You need somebody that's gonna challenge you, somebody that's not gonna let you stop, somebody that's not gonna let you quit, because there's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna wanna quit, you're gonna wanna give up. You need somebody else to back you up and keep you focused.
It's all about energy and form. Never mind the weight, energy and form. Daryl, let's see that form. studies show one of the biggest times for dehydration is actually during your workout. You're sweating like crazy, so keep the water flowing the whole time. Water fountain or a water bottle. Keep the water going. Trust me, you'll be a lot stronger, much more endurance.
So right here we got our brand new line of BCAAs. This is the berry lemonade. You can take BCAAs before your workout, during your workout, after your workout. This helps with muscle recovery. It's what protein builds off from to build lean muscle, and also helps with recovery agency. So I personally take it all 3 times, before, during, and after my workout. Here in shoulders right now, definitely need a recovery agent because I tear shoulders up.
At the end of the day, the biggest thing is trying to get muscle stimulus. There's a million ways to train to get the muscle stimulus. For today's bicep portion, along with tricep portion, we're going to train antagonistically. So we're going to train the bicep, and then antagonistic to that, on the back side is the tricep. So we're going to go through some bicep motions, and then in between those, the superset will be tricep. How's that sound? Let's do it.
So yeah, anytime I train arms, I always offset front with back. So basically bicep and tricep. So I either go cable, free weight, or cable free weight, and then switch it up, free weight cable. So again, first thing I'm gonna attack is the bicep. I'm gonna kick back, tricep.
So an excellent variation to the dumbbell kickback is actually utilizing the cable. So in the same motion you would use a dumbbell for a kickback, we're gonna use instead the cable. The cool thing is when it comes to a cable, is at all points in time, the same tension or the same resistance is there. Versus a dumbbell, at certain points of the actual motion, it's no longer the same weight. Try it, it'll kick your butt, I'm telling you. So what Daryl doesn't know is I got something lined up for him. We're gonna actually do a drop set today. So for our last set with this bicep curl, we're gonna do the normal weight we're using the whole time, but after 15 reps, we're gonna drop down to 10 reps with a lighter weight, and then drop down again with about 8 reps with an even lighter weight. So what's gonna happen is, well, we're gonna destroy his bicep. He has no idea. A drop set. Hey, for this last set, we're gonna finish off with a drop set.
So, drop set. Probably one of the most effective ways to either finish off a workout, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna start either at a high amount of weight and drop your rep count. So let's just say you start at 30-pound weights, then we might go 35, then we may go 25, then we may go 20, then we may go 15, and we may go 10. What happens is you might start with your 35s and you may start with 10 reps. You may go 12, 15, 20, 25. Rep counts going up. So weight gets lighter, rep counts go up. Good way to finish out and maximize that workout. Upset, we're going curls, we're going 30s, 25s, and then got some 17 and a half where everybody got the other weight. So I'm doing 15, 12, and then 10 rounds. Gonna have me my next weight as soon as I get done. That's how drop sets perform.
No, give me 10 and all you got. 10 and all you got. 10 and all you got. All you got. 10 and more. 10 or more.
I'm taking it over here to the cable machine. I want to do a straight bar cable curl with a V-bar tricep push down. We're gonna go just for volume at this point. I already went through a couple bicep and tricep workouts, so at this point it's all about pushing that blood through that muscle.
So, staying in tune with the whole idea of protagonistically training our arms today, I'm gonna go with cable for the triceps, and I'm also going with the cable for my bicep. So, let's get this part going, guys. So I'm 6'3", on the taller side for the average height of a male. So sometimes standing upright when I'm doing exercises really tires my core out. So here's a variation that's gonna help you guys out. Instead of standing at full height, come down to your knees. That way the focus is still on my triceps and not so much on my core, trying to get the workout done. Check this out. What I'm doing here essentially is lowering my center of gravity. That way my core doesn't have to engage so much to get the workout done. Let me shut up and concentrate for a second.
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a different technique when it comes to certain types of exercise. So on this tricep extension, usually a lot of people stand up, and what you find when some people stand up, they bounce. They have some type of bouncing motion. If I'm trying to focus on a direct muscle, I want a straight curl or straight extension. So on this one, I'm gonna get on my knees. Body's gonna stay straight up, and it's gonna allow me not to have a bouncing motion. It's gonna allow me to engage nothing but tricep, full range of motion, slow time under tension. Again, if I'm looking to build muscle, if I'm looking to expand that muscle, if I'm looking to grow, but I don't want to add a lot of weight, then I'm going for 60 to 70 seconds time under tension. Again, that helps that muscle expand, that helps that muscle grow. So now I'm targeting directly and impacting that muscle a lot differently. Again, like I always said, I always talk about time under tension. If you're looking not to go heavy on your weight, to slow your reps down, and that will hit that muscle, especially my legs trying to burn some fat or spot train. That's not necessarily spot training, but it's a more effective way to target a single muscle. So try it out, let me know how it goes, man.
So I actually started the morning off pretty good with the real balanced breakfast, but now, after this actual workout's been going on for 30 minutes or so, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do feel my endurance tapering off. So, the best way to help myself out is with BCAAs. Well, BCAAs I should say, branched chain amino acids. So mixing up inside of my water bottle, a scoop or two is good enough for me. Hopefully, definitely help me to keep myself powering through this workout properly here. So definitely a lifesaver, or at least a exercise game changer. So the ability to do a pull-up isn't something that everyone has. So those who can't do a pull-up, you can definitely use the assisted pull-up machine. I actually can still do free weight pull-ups. I never want to lose the ability to do so. Even at my size, 6'3", about 275, I don't want to ever lose the ability to pull my own weight. Pull-ups are very, very, very important. Reason being is the back has a multitude of different muscles that all come together to form your back. A pull-up uses all those muscles for that one exercise or for that one motion. So definitely work on doing your pull-ups. If you can't, assisted pull-ups will definitely work. If you can go free space, definitely go free space. All right, let's get this thing going. Natural width on my hands for this pull-up. So one of the biggest telltale signs of age is actually posture. Over time here, as we begin to age, we start to give way with ourselves caving forward. If you attack your back with absolute tenacity, it's gonna keep you coiled upright as you age. Beyond that, for females, if you're bustier or heavier up top, over time here, that will give way. So you will begin to come forward. But the more you attack your back, the more it keeps you upright and youthful as you age. Trust me, you're gonna really thank me later on. So to make sure my biceps don't get involved too much or my forearms don't tire out, I oftentimes grab onto the bar with the no thumbs approach. So what's gonna happen is, when I'm grabbing onto this bar, I'm gonna have my thumbs on top versus a full grasp. The full grasp begins to tire my forearms out and oftentimes encourages my bicep to jump in with the motion. So this is a back workout, thumbs go. You keep all the emphasis on your back more so than your forearm and biceps.